So it says here Jack is buying a total of items that's $134.45, and he has to calculate the tax to pay on everything. So the tax in BC is 5% and GST is 7%. Oh, sorry, the 5% for GST, 7% for the provincial sales tax. So it's a total of 12%. Now, it's important to understand the situations where we add the percentages together or if we're layering the percentages. So tax is a situation where we're adding the percentages together. So we're paying 5% tax on the $134.45 and 7% on the $134.45. Now, there are situations where we layer percentages. So there are situations where we can calculate the tax of a 5% of that. And then in addition, we can layer 7% tax that includes a calculation on the 5%. Okay, and I'll show you that in a problem. In fact, I think problem percent of percent will deal with that situation. Okay, so this one here is not the case though. In this is how sales tax works. We can just say that the total tax is 12%. Okay, this is important to differentiate when we can do this. So total tax in this case is 12%. Okay, so this is a situation where we combine the taxes by addition. When we layer taxes, and understand the difference between layer taxes, this will not be the case. So what we can do then is, I want to calculate the total directly. So I'm going to say that the total cost is going to be, and I'm going to do it as a percentage. Okay, instead of calculating 12% and adding on, I'm just going to calculate the total cost directly. And I'm going to do this comparison. I want the 112% to be compared to the total before tax. And that's going to be, the total before tax was $134.45. Okay, and the X then represents the amount we pay after all the taxes have been added on, or the 112%. And again, we were able to add the percentages together in this case. So doing our calculation here, then I can just find my multiplier. It's going to be times by 1.12. I'm going to do the same here, times by 1.12. And so I get 134.45 times 1.12. And I'm going to get $150.58. So I'm just a little bit short. Okay, so I need 58 cents from somewhere to be able to pay for this, or I got to get rid of some of the stuff I bought. Okay, so he's not going to, so there's going to be no change. No change. He needs an extra 58 cents. Okay, so this is something that you guys need to think of. If you're buying something, you have to consider taxes now. Okay, so what they show on the label, okay, is not necessarily what you're going to pay